Morning, gang. It's Wednesday, the 21st of August, 2019. Welcome along to the Chapel Hill Marina and this morning's United Kingdom talk, boys and girls. I don't mind having to tell you, I changed my shirt with seconds to go. I put this shirt on this morning, and it's a light blue. I should have brought it in a light blue thing with like patterns on it, and but it was really tight round my stomach. I have to tell you, I'm going to let you into a little secret as you're early before the late comers come. There's always people who come in like 2 minutes before the end of the show now. Have you noticed that? How late some of them come in? Anyway, so this shirt was really, really tight around my stomach this morning. And I sat here with a couple of buttons. All these buttons are done up. Here, look, all these buttons are done up, right? I sat there with the bottom couple of buttons done up to about just below there. Sort of there, and I thought I'll be all right as long as I don't move. But I do move, don't I? Picking things up and doing this, that, and the other. And you know, I can see it. Ow! We see you can't do your shirt up. Someone have mentioned that. You know, someone mentioned that. Not that it's meant in a nasty way. I know people don't generally say things in a nasty way. When people say, like my mate says to me sometimes, "Oh, you've put on a lot of weight this week," or "Oh, don't you think you should be eating that?" You know, that sort of thing. Not necessarily in a nasty way. And I mentioned that this morning because there's a story in the Daily Mail. Oh, one of the snowflakes has got upset. Someone's got upset, and the BBC have received an official, not as many complaints as I get probably at the BBC, but the BBC have received an official complaint, right? Get this, it involves Gary Lineker, you know, who's on £250 million per show, as you well know. But nevertheless, the BBC has become embroiled in a row after Gary Lineker mocked his Match of the Day co-hosts Alan Shearer and Danny Murphy for being bald. Now, did he mock them? Or was he having a laugh? I didn't see it, so I can't comment really. My guess is he was having a laugh. The same way that blokes and friends do to each other. Some saddo has deemed it fit to write in a letter of complaint to the BBC saying that he's mocking all bald people. I mean, look at this. You know, say what you like. I remember our scout leader, wonderful man, Mr. Ted Malden, is no longer with us, unfortunately. And he was a baldy. And he'd be on the coach or the little minibus, and all us cubs at the back would be singing. The scouts at the back, no, older scouts at the back, would be singing. Baldy, baldy over there, what's it like to have no hair? Is it hot or is it cold? What's it like to be bald? There was no malice in it whatsoever. We were simply having a laugh. What is wrong with people? Why can't you have a laugh anymore? What is wrong with these people? Lineker, who is one of the broadcaster's highest paid stars, the BBC, poked fun at his fellow presenters. There's a bit of a difference. Well, poked fun or was having a laugh with them? You know, poked fun at his fellow presenters for not having any hair on Saturday night's show. He told viewers it's a strong start to the Premier League season, real hair-raising stuff at times, unless you're Alan Shearer and Danny Murphy. The camera then focuses on the two men who laugh with their heads in their hands. They were laughing about it, but Lineker has now claimed the BBC received complaints about his jibe and is now obliged to invest. Oh God, it just drives me mad, this sort of news. It really does. It really drives me nuts, this sort of news. People who just can't see a joke anymore. I tell you what, do me a favour. If you can't see a joke, you see me out anywhere or watching one of these, if you can't take a joke, turn it off now. Don't ever please come and talk to me, because I will absolutely clean you. I will clean you. How sad these people are. He told his 7.3 million Twitter followers, which is one or two more than I've got, I must admit. Talking of followers, actually, there's a YouTube video I saw the other day on an Instagram. I'll come up onto that in a minute. He told his, for Twitter followers, the BBC has received a complaint about the bald jokes. I mean, oh, for God's sake. Anyway, that's it. It comes. What else have we got here? And then it goes on to some other stuff. But that's the main story there. I mean, how you can not get that as a joke, I do not know. I mean, how sad must you be to sit there watching a telly and feel the need to write a letter of or an email or a Twitter of complaint to the BBC for that comment. You sad, lonely character, get a life. And talking about followers, well, as you know, this programme has probably more followers on YouTube than any other show. But there was one the other day on the Instagram, right? I don't get it, right? So we might get, what have we got at the moment? 14 million people watching this programme. It should see 14 million. It's not actually 14, it's 14 million programme people watching this programme at the moment. And there's a what was it now? An Instagram post of someone, and it's basically a girl and her grandfather. When I say girl, I don't mean like 7 or 17. Someone in her 20s or 30s, and her grandfather goes round to paint her toenails because when she was sick. That post on Instagram has something like 11 million views. You know, and we struggle to get past 20. No, just 20. Yeah. I don't get it, do you? I just don't get it at all. They hate me. I'm a hated person. That's what it is. I'm hated. Anyway, that's the news there. It looks like it's going to be a nice day out there. I just saw a little article in the paper earlier on this morning that tells us we're going to have 3 days without rain. How fabulous is that? You know, no umbrella needed. Good job, I've got my air conditioning in my caravan. Right, who's with us this morning? We've got the raffle. We'll be giving out raffle tickets later on. A few news stories. A little bit about my day yesterday. I did try and ring my mate earlier on, but he had his phone off, so I'm not sure how he's doing at the moment. I don't think he's tried to ring back at all. Let's have a look. No. So he's probably still asleep at the moment. My mate's in hospital at the moment, Ronnie. He's not too well, actually. He's got some infections on his lungs and also now pneumonia. And he's in the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital at the moment, coughing up blood and all sorts of bits and pieces. So I'll perhaps he'll ring me a bit later, and I'll be able to update you on his progress. He's on all the antibiotics and all this, that, and the other. All right, so I'll let you know. Good morning to Shania. Good morning, Shania. On the always the first message in, Shania. Have you noticed that? It's not like there's a prize, but she just likes to be in first. The early bird catches the worm, Shania. Have you got your letters yet this morning? Because it's Shania. She won our very first fridge magnet. That was a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago now, by a different method to what we're doing it now. Now we're doing a raffle, a weekly raffle, which takes place on Monday. You can have a raffle ticket for that. You can only have one. That'll be coming up a little bit later on in today's show. All right, boys and girls. So good morning to Shania. Her dad has won the third fridge magnet, which I posted yesterday morning in Hampstead, where I was at the hospital. Okay, so you may well have that this morning, Shania. Do let us know. Morning to Christina Ewing. Good morning, Christina. Mike Rees-Ponto. Good morning to you, sir. Oh, there he is. There's my mate there, Ronnie. Ronnie's there watching from hospital on his very bad internet connection in the hospital. You would have thought somewhere like Chelsea would have had a really good 4G... Oh, maybe it's probably all the metal in the hospital and in his head as well. Morning, Ronnie. There's my mate there. Oh, good. I'm glad you're up and about. Hello to Michael Lawrence. A nice sunny day where he is in North London. Good morning, Michael. Over there on YouTube, Mr. SOS Gregorian is in Armenia. Good morning, sir. 33 degrees Celsius there. So that's 33, 66, 76, 86, about 96 Fahrenheit over there in Armenia. Lovely weather for you. Have a lovely day there. Morning to Diane Jebb. Hello, Diane. Ray Reynolds is here. Good morning, Ray Reynolds, who's bought me some more badges in, haven't you, Ray? Can you see this one? I know you can't really see them that well, actually. They're a bit small. But this is Border Television I had this morning. People are saying, watch Border Television. Mr. and Mrs. Made Border. Border made Mr. and Mrs. I think as a co-production with HTV West. I think it was HTV West that made Mr. and Mrs. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Be nice to each other. Ah, nice. I've never met anyone nice. So there we are. So Ray's brought me in some more badges. We've got STV there. What's this one here? Oh, we got the test card girl. Can you see that? Look, there we are. The test card girl. We've got the old BBC Two logo. I've got a whole bag of little badges here. So thank you very much for that, Ray. Much appreciated. All right. Thank you, Ray. There's Michael wishing Ronnie to get better in hospital there. So keep an eye on those messages, Ronnie, if you're still with us this morning. Ronnie usually only stays for about 3 seconds. These shows bore him, apparently. He doesn't find them interesting at all, which I find difficult to believe, actually. You know, if I could sit there and watch myself live with you, I absolutely would do that. I would do that, all right? Morning to Roy the boy. Good morning to you. Adrian Richardson had a nice birthday the other day. He was at dinner with his mum, weren't he? Happy birthday again for the other day, Adrian. Joanna. Good morning, Joanna. Ian Day's in the house. Morning, Ian. Mike, Raffle, you didn't send me a return email with my ticket number for Monday's show, didn't I? How strange. Well, you did get one. Let's have a look. Sent. Mike Responto. There was someone whose email got returned to me for some reason. Sent. Jamie, one order. Oh, it won't be there now because I've deleted it, I think. Haven't got it there. Well, you definitely got one. Ross got 7 to... Oh, Christ, am I going to have to go for these? Look for your bloody ticket. Oh, hang on. Oops, Mike Reese. So what are we up to? Monday, 7877. That's 76. 76. Is it 74? 74. Is it 75? No. Ah, there it is, Mike Reese Ponto. There we are. Mike Reese Ponto. You can't see that, can you? 175 you were. Okay, 175 on Monday. Don't know why you didn't get the email. It certainly went out for me. Morning to... Oh, is that it? Hang on a minute. Kate Doody. Oh, Kate Doody. There's a new person. Good morning, Kate. Whereabouts are you in the world? Welcome to a little moment of madness every morning. Hello to Adam the plumber. Morning. Let's see. Adrian, when are you going to apologise to me, Chris, and all the insults, Mickey taking abuse I get from you? But again, what are you online today? I will never apologise to you, Adrian. You ask for it yourself, darling. You ask for the insults and abuse yourself. I shall never apologise to you. Okay? That's it, darling. Shania, would have been nice to have nice weather last week. Poor old Shania. She did all that stuff and for a carnival and it didn't happen, did it, darling? Never mind. There you are. Adam's sending healing to Ronnie. Thank you. Nope, they haven't got the badge yet. Oh, okay. It's the water, is it? There we are. Ray Reynolds wishing Ronnie well. He's gone now, you see. He might have a doctor with him. Either that or he's drifted off to life. One of the two. Lots of people wishing you speedy recovery. There we are. Shania, Christina. Isn't that nice? And good morning to Pete Branch, who also wishes my mate well. Good. So, yesterday, I wasn't here yesterday. As you know, I had to go to the hospital yesterday. I go twice a year. Ever such an easy journey into the hospital. It's definitely the time to travel around August in London. No traffic whatsoever. Didn't queue anywhere. And I got to the hospital. Oh, the car parking. Oh, so I park my car. When I go to the hospital, I go to the Royal Free, okay, which is in London. I go twice a year. And I park in this car park, which is kind of down a very steep hill. I think it's called West Heath Car Park. I'm not 100% sure of that. But you go in, there's no tarmac. It's like sand that is in like on the sort of grass parky area, although there's no grass on there. So they must say once or twice a year, they close the car park and they have to resurface it all again with more sand. Why on earth? I mean, it must cost them more to do that than just get the damn thing tarmac. But nevertheless, that's what they do. So I went in there, loads of car parking spaces, parked near the exit. I thought park, be easier to get out. And went to the machine, put my money in, pushed the button. Oh no, the ticket didn't come out. No ticket. £3 bloody 60 for 2 hours. I knew I wouldn't want 2 hours, but nevertheless, £3. So I put this money in, and I thought, oh no, if I put a note in the window, they say, but there's a machine further down. I'd already put my money in. So fortunately, there's a phone number on there as well. You can do a park and pay, and there's an app for that on the mobile phone. Now, I have my app set up to do that. Okay, so what you do is you put the thing in. What number car park are you in? And it says on the machine the number. So you type it 1267. Oh, is the phone number here? Just a moment, please. Hello.
Oh, hi there. Is that Chris?
Yeah, speaking. Hello.
Oh, hi there, Chris. My name's Alan. It's called for UK Fuels. How you doing today? You okay?
Hello, mate. I'm very busy at the moment. Sorry, I didn't really want a phone call. Just an email, if you don't mind.
I'll pop you an email now then, mate.
Thanks ever so much, sir. Bye bye. Right. I can't stand that. You apply for something and they ring you up. I don't do that's the hard push, that is. I can't bear it. Anyway, now where was I? Okay, so I've put my money. Now, so this app, you put the location where you are, and then you push a button. How long would you like? You put 2 hours, okay? And but that costs more. That's like £4.20, another 60 or 70 pence. So I've done that. So I had to pay for the car park twice because I didn't want to risk. You know how they are? You say, oh, I put the money in the machine, but no ticket came up. Oh, well, the next one did. The next one got their ticket all right. And it's just not worth the risk. To me, it's not worth the risk for the sake of £5. Right? So I paid for the bloody car park twice yesterday. Shocking, dear. Anyway, so parked my car, went over to the hospital, gave my name in. They always ask to weigh yourself, I thought, oh, here we go. So I've stepped on the scales, 86 kilos. I think it's 86 kilos. Last time it was like 79. I said, oh, and I said to the woman, she's a lovely lady. She's always on the reception. I said, oh, it's going on. I'm morbidly obese. And she put her she had these glasses on, which she put down the end of her nose like that. She said, you're not morbidly obese. I said, oh, I can't sort this weight up. It goes down. She said, listen, she said, are you breathing okay? Yes. Can you see in here? Yes. Can you walk around? Yes. Okay. She said, well, stop worrying about it then. She said, there's people that can't even get out of bed. They are morbidly obese. You are not morbidly obese. And I felt quite good about that. She talked me up and I felt really good about that. Yeah. And I went away feeling quite happy. Anyway, there's a continuation to that part of the story, which I'll give you in a minute. So I went and sat down. As I sat down, I got the mobile phone up, tapping away, with a few. There was only about 3 of us in there. And the doctor came through. Oh, hello, Chris, you're here. Come in. Now, I was an hour and 25 minutes early for this appointment yesterday morning. If it's a doctor's appointment or something of importance, I'm generally there very early. Now, people will tell you when I go to work, I arrive at the crack of dawn. I usually arrive to work far too early. And it's the same with doctor's appointments, hospitals, things like that. I get there really early. So I'm an hour and 25 minutes. I thought, well, it's okay. I would rather be an hour and a half early than 1 minute late. I can't bear being late for anything. Seriously. My mate is, oh, there he is. He's there now. There's my mate there. I'll come to that message in a minute. My mate will work out to the minute how long it takes to get from his house to the to wherever he's going, and often be late because he's got stuck somewhere and hasn't allowed for that. I allow far too much time. So I'm there an hour and a half early. The doctor walks through. Oh, hello, Chris. Oh, come in now. So I'm straight in, an hour and a half ahead of schedule. I was with my doctor about 2 minutes. Everything is perfectly right. I have certain numbers that mean stuff. My numbers are all now within... or they have been for some time, actually. My numbers are all within that. This is what he says. Your numbers are all within the range for someone of your age. I mean, what do they mean by that? Someone of my age. I hate it when they say that. When people come up to me and say, "How old are you?" Oh, I'm so. Oh, you look really good for your age. What do they mean by that? That's a bloody insult, that is. I'll have to write to the BBC. It's almost as bad as the bald story I read you earlier. Oh, you look quite well for your age. Pardon? Pardon? We don't want to hear that, do we, lads? And girls. Someone comes up to the ladies. Oh, is that your daughter? Oh, you look very well for your age. Pardon? So I came out of there. He's decided to change some of my pills. Now, I usually have pills at 10 in the morning, as you well know. and 10 at night. I'm only going to have them at 10 in the morning in future. Not quite yet though, because I've still got a load of old stock somehow in my cupboard. I seem to have about 2 or 3 months worth of pills. I'm not quite sure how they've built up. So we have those first. We don't chuck those away. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but these things are very, very expensive. All drugs that you get from doctors, for whatever it is, they are very, very expensive. And I know people who just treat them like it's oh, it's there, right? You know, I've got a bottle of pills here worth, I don't know, £500. You know, I've paid for it all my life. No, I don't look at things like that. I see that bottle of pills that might have cost the NHS £500, and I will be very careful with those. If I lose one, I'll turn the bloody house upside down looking for it. You know, there's far too much waste going on. And I know people that go in that blooming hospital and they're so blasé with their tablets. They really are. Very important to do exactly what you're told. So I do. So I've got to finish those first, and then we go on to the other ones, and then you get the leaflet, you know. When you change the tablets, you may feel sick, you may get headaches, this, that and the other. Oh, Christ, so we might have to go through that. Although I've never had it before. Never had anything like that before, you know. It's always been quite a smooth changeover. So it'll be a couple of months. And then once I go on new ones, then I have to see him 6 weeks afterwards to check that they're working okay. See, that's how it works. So that was all done. So I was with him about 2 minutes in the doctor's. Lovely man he is. And after that, then I waited for my pills. That took about 45 minutes. And then I was out and I popped into Marks and Spencer's, which is right next to the hospital. Got myself a sandwich and a bag of crisps and a little bottle of orange juice for the journey up here. That was my lunch. Jumped in the car and drove up to Lincolnshire. And I got here, of course, much later than I usually get here. Usually I get here at like 2 in the morning on a Tuesday morning. But now we're late afternoon. So I got up to the caravan, unloaded my car. Time I went to bed and I got up again. I think it was about 7 o'clock when I got up. So that was too late to go over to my nephew's. And that was my day yesterday. So nice, successful day yesterday. Not too much. The funny thing is, it because of where the hospital is, it was actually less time for me to get up here. Only by about 15 minutes. But it seemed much longer, possibly because I was driving during the day. The roads, although there was no traffic as in queuing and getting stuck as such, there was a lot more cars on the road than there is, of course, at 2 in the morning. So I think it just feels that it took longer to get up here, but it wasn't. I got here later, of course, much later, like hours later than I normally do. But it did feel that it took longer to get up here than it usually does. So there we are. All right, that was my day yesterday. There we are. Ronnie says he's talking to you there. He's very poorly now. He is in isolation, actually. He's in isolation there. He's got a very rare thing growing in his lungs. We've got masks, gowns, gloves, antibiotics are making me sick. Feeling very sorry for myself. So feel free to talk to my mate there and make him feel better. And I'll give him a ring straight after the show as well, of course. I shall update you tomorrow, my darlings. Adrian hates being late as well. Yeah, I can't stand being late. I'm really, really not. I'm on 15 in the morning at the moment being here. 15 what? 15 million people? 50, oh, I haven't got your bleeding lung thing. I took him to the hospital Monday morning, didn't I? Good. Apparently, the doctor says it's a good job I took him in when he did. He may have expired by now, dear. Had he have not been taken into the hospital. Dear me. I mentioned Ray's badges that he's bought me, so we got border television today. Yes, I was talking about Mr. and Mrs., wasn't I? So I mentioned those. And last night, my niece, we're going to Euro Disney. We're going to Euro Disney. So I was chatting to my niece on the phone, and I was sorting it out this end, sorting out holiday to Euro Disney. You may remember a couple of years ago now, I took my nephew and his family to Euro Disney. Was supposed to take my niece shortly afterward, but another baby came along, so you don't really want to take a baby on a holiday like that. They won't appreciate it. But he's got of an age now, and he's starting to be able to talk, James. So I'll be taking them there, and we'll be going in, I think it's March or April, one of those two, maybe February, March or April, over in Euro Disney. And I did it all, right? And paid the price and this, that and the other. Well, my niece has rung this morning, and she's very good at finding deals, my niece. I won't tell you what the price was. It's very, very expensive to go to Euro Disney. I've told you that before. But nevertheless, I paid the deposit and that was it. Well, she's rung up this morning and told me by going 2 weeks earlier, it's £1,000 less. So she's in communication now with the people that I gave her my credit card, and which is a bit of a worry, to be honest. I gave her my niece my credit card details and the other bits and pieces, and she's now in communication with them on the phone to try and change the booking, if at all we can, because that's a considerable saving. That is £1,000, and perhaps I should have looked a little bit more carefully last night while I was doing it. But I didn't. You see, usually with holidays, I just walk into Thomas Cook. I can't. It's a lot of piss-arsing about on a computer trying to book holidays. I do not find it easy at all. And I was on there. I must have been on the computer an hour last night trying to find stuff. And then you'd click something, and the blooming thing wouldn't go to the next page. Oh, I can't tell. I'd much rather walk into Thomas Cook. You know, right, I want to go here, here, and here, and then they tell you, right, okay, well that's the price. And then you say, well, I'm not happy with that price. I want it lower than that. You know, and you do that dearly while you're in there. I'm much better at doing it. And of course, they're professionals. They know what to look for. They know what to do. Not like me sitting here, absolutely not a clue. Not a clue. So hopefully, I think they're going to bring her back at 10 o'clock this morning or something once they've spoken to Eurostar. Because, of course, there's two things to sort out here. You've got the train thing, the Eurostar thing, and the holiday resort itself, and both have to match up. You don't want to be getting a Eurostar train on the 5th of January and the holiday starts on the 6th of February, do you see? So that's how it is there. Okay, right. Oh, he's on 15 tablets. Ronnie's on 15 tablets a day. That's a lot, isn't it? There we are. Lots of nice messages coming through there. Adam, Michael Lawrence, Diane. Right, Roy, we'll be doing a raffle very shortly. Please don't push me, Roy. Don't rush me, dear. I don't like to be rushed around. If you want a raffle ticket, it's coming up in a moment, boys and girls. Do not rush me, Roy. If you've got to go to work, you've got to go to work, Roy. If you can't be here for a raffle ticket, gang, and you're watching a recording of the show, don't forget you can email the show later on. Do not ask for a raffle ticket by email if you've already had one on the live show, because if I catch you doing that, there will be punishment. There will be whipping. There will be whipping and general punishment, and all your tickets will be taken out of our massive metal ticket machine down there. Okay. So there you go, Roy. Just to keep an eye on that and give us a raffle, an email later on if you're not here still. Okay. Morning to Tommy Flynn. Morning. How rude. Not seeing Chris Reardon for a while. You will feel so much better, they say. Look at that, Ronnie. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. Mike says no one's listening. We're all chatting to Ronnie now. You carry on chatting to him, dear. Morning to the lovely Diane Strelly. Hello, darling. She's one of my favourite. You know, you're one of my favourite people in the whole world. I don't mind telling you that. Diane's going hungry today for 5 days. What, as in not eating? Are you not eating? Or are you going to Hungary, which is the country? I'm not quite sure what you mean, love. It won't do you any harm not to eat for a while, will it, my love? Eh? Same as me. Never mind. Good. So that's it. So we'll wait and see what my niece comes up with a little bit later. Right, get ready. Get ready for the raffle ticket give out. It's coming up after this story, which is in the Daily Mirror this morning. Now, we're talking about holidays. Tui is in the Daily Mirror. A family's luxury trip to Tui Resort in Mexico, where I nearly went to, didn't we, Ronnie? Ronnie went to Mexico, I didn't, because we had a big row on the boat and I came home. Oh, dear. Never mind. That's going back about 15 years, that is. Okay. Yes, a family's luxury trip to a Tui resort. What a stupid name, isn't it? Tui. There was nothing wrong with Thompson's. Tui, I hate that name. Turned into a holiday from hell after they claimed the resort beach became a haven for drug pushers. You don't want that when you're on a beach, do you? I've been on beaches before. and people come up pestering you, trying to bloody sell you something. Go away, dear. Go away. Leave us alone. Stephen Wright booked the trip to the 5-star Rorie Cancun Hotel last June, forking out $9,000 for him, his partner, 2 nephews, one of their wives to go away. After a year waiting for their luxury trip, him and his family realised it wasn't what Tui promised just hours after arriving at the hotel. He said they were offering drugs nearly every 10 minutes on the beach and could see dealers openly counting cash and checking stock. God. Before heading to the beach, Stephen, the bloke, said the room they were upgraded to with a sea view also had mould on the walls, blood on the floor and broken furniture. I mean, how dreadful. I bet some of you have got houses like that. I would imagine Diane Strellia's got a house like that. Have you, my darling? Have you ever washed that kitchen floor, dear? Oh, you're travelling to Hungary, are you? Oh, you'll have a nice time there, darling. You'll have a nice time. Yeah, there's a raffle coming up, Diane. Get ready, love. We had a mosquito net on the balcony that was totally ripped and we had to get someone to come and fix it. After complaining about the room to a TUI rep, Stephen was promised the hotel manager would contact him but claimed he never heard from him. When the family decided to make the most of the resort beach, they were left horrified after being offered Charlie, which is cocaine, and cannabis. Stephen added there was constant harassment going on from drug dealers. I mean, that's not my idea of a holiday. We had to stop spending time at the private beach for hotel guests due to the constant offers of cannabis or Charlie, which is cocaine, every 10 minutes of the day. Drug dealer would also use the facilities of the hotel and count money on the beach, sun loungers and check stocks like all while children are running around. You see, that's the thing. I mean, it's bad enough, when you're sitting there on your own. But with children as well. Awful. There was no attempt by management or security to remove these individuals. No, I expect there wasn't. Otherwise, they'd probably get shot. Awful. Stephen claims furniture around the hotel looks second-hand, with walls, chairs and tables being chipped. He said on his first proper look around they couldn't believe how shabby the place was. So there we are. That's his experience. Have you had a bad holiday experience at all? I must say, I don't think I have really. Not with how a place has been. I've been on holiday with friends and it just doesn't work. It's just one of those things. It doesn't bother me anymore. I've just learnt not to go on holiday with friends. I don't think it's ever worked going on holiday with friends. I've been with Ronnie. We had rows. I've been with my mate Steve years ago. We had rows. Was there anyone else? I don't think there was anyone else, actually. I've only been on holiday with a couple of friends, and for me, it doesn't work. Family, different thing altogether. Work very well, actually, with family. But not friends, unfortunately. It's just one of those things. Right, raffle tickets, dear. Let's have a look. Mike says TUI is sought for Tourism Union International. I didn't know that. An Anglo-German travel company headquartered in Germany. Well, it's an awful name, TUI. I think it's just an awful name. Diane's got a 5-bedroom house. Have you really, darling? That's not bad, is it? Isn't it amazing what can get off the council, love? It really is, dear. Right. Okay, gang, who wants a raffle ticket? The raffle is on Monday. The raffle's on Monday morning. The prize is a fridge magnet, which I thought I bought in here. I bought a fridge magnet up here. Where's the bloody hell's that gone now? Oh, dear. I haven't got it here. Do you want me to go and sit? Oh, hang on. That's not in there either. I thought I bought that into the studio. No, it's not here. Where is that going to be? Never mind. I can't find it. Anyway, the prize is a United Kingdom Talk fridge magnet, which are bound to be worth thousands and thousands of pounds in years to come, boys and girls. If you want one, just ask for a raffle ticket now, and I'll give you one. If you are watching a recording of the show, and not if you're watching live, if you're watching a recording of the show, you can email me in, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Say, hi Chris, can I have a raffle ticket for the show dated the 21st of August? and I'll send you a number back by return. I can't enter into a conversation with you over the email, I'm afraid. Okay? You'll just get a number back, because otherwise I'll just never be able to move on with my life with so many emails going backwards and forwards. Okay, so I will give you a raffle ticket if you email the show. You are allowed one raffle ticket per show, and you can claim your raffle ticket right up to the beginning of the next show. All right? Don't get caught asking for multiple raffle tickets by 2 or 3 different methods, because when I catch you doing that, and you will get caught, I'll take all your raffle tickets out and you'll be barred from future competition, because we like to try and be fair to everyone. No cheating, please. I mean, for Christ's sake, it's only a fridge magnet. It's not like I'm giving out £10,000, is it, dear? Which we may do next week. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Here we go then. Let's go. Let's go. And just ask once, my darling, all right? If it takes me a little while to get round to you, that's because there's lots of messages in front of you. A bit like being at a doctor's surgery. You know, you might have a 9 o'clock appointment. You go in and sit there. 10 o'clock, you're still sitting there. Tough. There's someone in front of you. Be patient. Right, Adrian Richardson. Where are you, love? Ticket number 178, Adrian. Where is it? 178 for Adrian. 179 goes to the lovely Diane Jebb. Diane Jebb for 179. Diane Jebb, 179. And no, it's not fixed either. Ian Days. All right, Ian. Number 180 for you, Ian. Ian Days. Number 180. Is that golf? Where they shout out 100? No, it's not. Darts, isn't it? Ticket number 180 for Ian Days. Hang on a minute. Let's pull out some more there. Another 5 there. Ticket number 1814. The lovely Joanna. Joanna, I love you. Gianna Evola. I really think you should change your name to Ebola, Joanna. That'll frighten them when they read that, won't it? Oh, I pulled out another. How have I pulled out 2 lots? Oh, Christ, I pulled out 2 pages. 181 for you, Joanna. All right, love. Mike Reese Ponto gets number 182. So, there we are, Mike. Mike 182. There we are. Mike 182. Where's Diana? Where's Diana? Where's she? Diana. Oh, you haven't asked for one. You must not want one then, Diana, I presume. Diana Strelly. Can't see you asking for a ticket. You've got to ask if you want one. Are you sitting on the magnet? No. Do you want me to? Do you want me to? Michael Lawrence. Ticket number 183. 183. Ticket number 184 to Christina Ewing. 184 for Christina. Adam the plumber gets 185. 185 for Adam the plumber. Ticket number 186. Oh, hang on, what's happening there? Is the fridge magnet stuck to the bottom of your bowl? No, it's not. I don't know where it is. It's not on the bottom either, look. I don't know where I put that. I brought that in to show people. Do you want me to go out to the room and have a look? Ooh. Oh, let me do my tickets first then. Why have I got Joanna's one still here? 186. Oh, is that the one I just done? They'll just do that one. I thought I did that ages ago, didn't I? 186? How's that got 186 there? 186. Oh, I see. Oh, I put my hand in the bowl, didn't I? Silly old fool I am. Adam the plumber. Ross. All right, Ross Patzelt. 187 for you. Is that for your little girl? She collects fridge magnets, does she? Ah, little girls collect things, don't they? 187 for Ross Patzelt. There's Diana Strelly. 188 for you. Diana Strelly. 188. Diane's got a caravan down in Clacton, haven't you, love? There he is. Can I have a ticket, please, Ronnie? Of course you can, darling. Number 189. Ronnie's probably getting very excited now because he'll be getting a phone call from me soon. All right. 189 for young Ronnie. There you are, Ronnie. 189. Michael Pullman, 190. 190. Pullman. Over there in Melbourne, Australia. There you go. 190 for you. Ronnie has got a snow. Actually got a snow globe I had made. I only did one made. A bit dear to give those away to people. Oh dear. Ross says they're bringing back Supermarket Sweep with Ryland Clark, but I think it would be great hosting that with your United Kingdom Talk flag jacket. Well, would you like me to wear that next week, Ross? Yes. Ryland Clark. I'm not a fan. I've got to say I'm not a fan. I'm sick of seeing the same people on the telly all the time. Gemma Bloody Collins. Not necessarily people with no talent. Phil Schofield. Now, a great man. Great talent. He can present anything at all thrown at him. But I think he needs a bit of a rest. I get fed up seeing the same bloody faces all the time. I'll tell you that now. I'm trying to get my sister to host this programme for a week just to give you a change of face. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Hello to Brian Roll, who is in Manchester. Good morning to you. Can you mark mine as Emily, please? Oh, Christ, I put it in it now, Ross. What was the number? Oh, dear. What was the number? You know Emily's that's the same name as one of my great nieces, Emily. Emily. Who had number 181? And put your name on it. Who had 181? Did anyone have 181? How's that got confused? There's no name on it. Was that your one, Ross? I think that must have been Ross's one. Ross, were you 181? That must have been your one. Or was that it there? Oh, no, you're 187, Ross. Oh, there's Ross's. Emily. Who's 181? I haven't put a name on there. How strange. Okay, so what are we up to now? 185, 190. Right, 191. There we are. Let's have a look. Diane's got yours. You've got yours, Diane Strelly. Hello to Andrew Meadows. Good morning, Andrew, who's in New Zealand. Let's have a look. Dominique. Hello, Dominique. 191 for Dominique. There she is, my darling. Dominique. There we are. Gasler. There you are, Dominique. All right, love. 191 for you. Can I have a tick? A tick. You can have many ticks as you want. When's the prize draw? Monday mornings. We do in the show on Mondays, okay? Monday mornings. Shania reckons I should do pens next time. We might do pens next time. Yeah, Roddy's very excited for his call. Ross, you weren't number 305, darling. We haven't got that high, dear. Who was 181? Joanna, was it? No, Joanna, you're 186. That's you, Joanna there, 186. Oh, I know what I've done. Yep, I know what I've done. Yep, there was two tickets under each other. Right, so you're actually 186, Joanna. So 181 hasn't gone to anyone, has it? Right, okay. I'm getting very confused here, Ronnie. Tommy Flynn, you get 181. Okay? You get 181. I tore off two tickets. That's why one was underneath the other. So that makes sense now. 181 is Tommy Flynn. Okay, is that it? Anyone else want a raffle ticket nice and quickly? I could do the National Lottery. Well, the lovely Dow Winton. Oh, that was a loss, wasn't it, when we lost Dow Winton? Anyone else want a raffle ticket nice and quickly, boys and girls? And then we close the line for the raffle tickets. Once again, if you're watching a recording of the show, doesn't mean you can't join in. Just simply email the show, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk, and ask for a raffle ticket by that method. All right? And then I'll send you a number by return, although Mike didn't get his number for this morning for some reason. Good morning to Timmy Thomas. Morning, Timmy, baby. Timmy is in the house at ticket number 192 for tickets. Timmy Thomas. Timmy. There we are. Timmy Tothix. Give it back. Andrew Meadows. All you got to do is ask for one, Andrew. Your ticket number 193. The ticket drawer is on Monday. It's for a United Kingdom Talk fridge magnet. All right, Andrew? And wherever you are in the world, I'm just like American Express. I will get you your fridge magnet. I may not deliver it personally unless you're in Lincolnshire, okay, or you come into one of the karaoke's I do. There you are, Andrew. You're number 193. Okay. Shania says, as our family has won too, I will not have a raffle ticket for a while. Yes, you have. Unbelievable. What's this? I love this. It's like being at Pontins. Me and Emily are excited. You might win. The raffle isn't till Monday morning, Ross. We give out the tickets all week and we do the raffle on Monday morning at round about 8:30, something like that. You've got yours, Andrew, now. All right, 193 for Andrew. Is that everyone? Is that everyone? Hello to Kevin. Hello to Kev and Lee, who are in Liverpool. Oh, it's my favourite accent, Liverpool. Oh, it sends shivers up my back, the Liverpool accent. I love the Liverpool. It's got to be the best accent in the country, the Liverpool accent. Absolutely. Oh, why don't you use the duplicate side of the raffle ticket to write down the name? So you can. Oh, I put the name down on the back of the tickets. See, look, for example, here's 191. That's Dominic's. See, I do put the name down. You can't. It's a little bit. There you go. You can just about see that now. It's a bit bright. Can you see that if I bring it? No, you can't, can you? It's too bright for you to sit here under our television studio lamps. Yes, dear. Is that everyone? We've done Tommy, Kev Lee. Okay, Kev and Lee in Liverpool. Okay, 194 for you boys. All right. Kevin Lee. Lee. And when you watch a show on Monday, you must claim it. You must claim it because it's possible. If I see Kevin Lee, no disrespect to you, Kevin Lee, but you're new, so I won't know who you are. So if I say 194 Kevin Lee, then you must say, oh, it's us. Please send your fridge magnet to, and then give me an address to send it to, okay? So your 194, as I say, the raffle is on Monday mornings, round about 9:30, sometime between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. on a Monday morning, actually, all right? 194 for you there, Kev and Lee in Liverpool, all right? I can't call Ronnie, unfortunately. I can't dial out from here. I can only receive calls. So I can't actually dial out from here, all right? I'll ask him if he wants to come on the show. Maybe he'll give us a ring tomorrow or something. I need to be set up as well. I'm not set up to take calls. You could, Diane, if you win, you could collect from Central Station, darling, all right? Mike says, I think I should have a magnet anyway for helping you sort out your internet. You could still be off the air even now. Don't say things like that, Mike. Please, because someone could be sitting there and we flick a switch and we go off. Oh dear. Those of you that don't know, we had a problem with the internet up here at the Lincolnshire Television Studio Complex. It turned out to be a Huawei router, which we're waiting for an update to, but it's going to be a few weeks. So I just went out and bought a TP-Link router. I come to you over 4G here. There's no physical cable coming into the studio here. It's all over 4G. And the router was playing up. Kev, do we need to send you address now? Only if you win, please, Kevin. All right, only if you win, so you'll find that out on Monday. Shania's going to put the bins out. Off you go, darling. That's it, okay? No more tickets today. If you've come into the show late, email me, that address there, you see, and ask for a ticket. Remember, if you've already got a ticket on the live, as in now, don't ask for a ticket by email as well, otherwise you will be banned from future little bits of fun. All right. Okay, couple of more stories here. Gadgets. Who likes gadgets? We love gadgets. Oh, we love them. My brother-in-law, Martin, is constantly buying cameras. I was sitting with him the other day, actually, in his living room, and he's saying, "Oh, I've just ordered this. I've just ordered that." Like, I think it was a microphone or something like that. And I said, "But you know, he does live shows as well. He's only just started doing live shows. He's got like 200 times more viewers and listeners than me. I find it hard to believe as well. I don't understand it. But he's just started doing live shows. For a long time, he's been doing recorded shows. He does live shows now. He does a regular time, Saturday mornings at, I beg your pardon, no, Saturday. He does Saturday afternoons at 2 o'clock. And the channel is Retro Hacks, I think. RETR. Retrohax. That's his YouTube channel. He's only on YouTube, okay? But he gets a lot of people watching his show, and he's just started doing that. I was sitting around the house, oh yeah, I've just ordered this, but you've got one of those. Oh yeah, but you've got one. And the other day, it was a couple of weeks ago, I was in Aldi, and I picked something up. I said, well, that might be useful. And he said, do you need one of those? Well, not yet. And he took it out of my hand and put it back on the shelf. No complaints. I'll save myself about £5. It's all about saving money, dear. We like to save money. You know that. And he'd sit there and give me this whole list of stuff that is ordered, all stuff that he's really got now, but he wants to like upgrade things. And he was saying about his camera. He uses exactly the same camera as I do, which is, those of you that are interested in technical stuff, I'm using to speak to a Logitech C920 camera, which is it's a webcam. It's a webcam. They're not massively expensive. They're not the cheapest ones. You can get a webcam for 15 quid, 10 quid. You know, you can even get a good Logitech one, a C270, which is not bad. This is a C270, this one here. 1 minute. There you are. That is a C270. It's not bad. You can tell the difference though. It's not quite as good as the other one. That's a C270. And you can get those really cheap. Amazon, or you could just get yourself a second-hand one off eBay. You know, probably be just as good as long as it's working all right. I just saw a flash. I'm sure I just saw a flash then. I wonder what that was. Oh, it'd be the fans outside taking photographs. That's what they're all waiting outside to meet me after the show. Yes, that is the case. That's what I'm there. So you've got this list of all this stuff that he orders. Anyway, I'm making Andrew homesick. Oh, don't be homesick, Andrew. Anyway, so gadgets. It's on the BBC News website this morning. Millions of old gadgets are stockpiled in drawers. Now, have you got any old gadgets in drawers? I bet you've got a couple of phones. 1 or 2 phones, maybe an old Nokia phone. Do you remember those? Do you remember the Nokia ringtone? That's the one I had. The Nokia ringtone. Oh, it is a classic, isn't it? The Nokia. By the way, thank you to those of you that are sharing the show to your various walls and Facebook groups this morning. It's very much appreciated. So gadgets. What gadgets have you got hanging around your house? Here's the story on the BBC website this morning. 10 phones, 2 laptops, digital cameras, all just sitting there. We're not dealing with it. Louise Lewis is surveying a collection of old gadgets that have piled up in her home. Her technological stash, that's good, stash, we like that name, stash, we like that word, experts say is typical, but it could jeopardise our ability to manufacture new devices. A study has estimated that as many as 40 million unused gadgets are languishing in UK homes. Each device contains multiple valuable and increasingly endangered elements. The growing unseen shortage of so-called rare earth elements were the impetus for the Royal Society of Chemistry's survey of just how much unused technology we are all stockpiling. The organisation carried out an online survey completed by more than 2,000 people, which revealed that half of all UK households had at least one unused electronic device, and 45% of homes had up to 5. Most people admitted they had no plans to recycle their collection. Now, have you got anything at home that you're not using? Old camera? I tend to give my stuff away eventually. I gave my nephew, I think, 2 video cameras, not recently, a few years ago now. As I upgraded to something else, I literally give stuff away. You know, I've given away a couple of laptops in the past. Another camera to my friend Ray Reynolds. Unfortunately, it didn't last very long. Something went wrong with it, but he had it for a few weeks before it died. I don't really stockpile gadgets myself. I had a couple of old computers, but I've actually got one here. I've actually got an old laptop here that I don't use. It's not very good, to be honest. I think it's got Millennial Edition, and you know what millennials are like. Oh, God. Just a complete and utter pain in the arse, aren't they, millennials? But the computer that I read the stories out from, that was an old computer that had sat in the cupboard for a few years. And then when I got the caravan, I thought, I can make use of that. You know, I think that's running Windows 7, I think. I've got Windows, which is not maintained anymore by Microsoft, is it? Windows 7 or the one before that, maybe even. I can't remember which one it is. But I found a use for that. I don't think I've got any stock, but an old phone. I've got an old phone here. Okay, that's where the text messages come up. Poor old Maureen, she's still unable to watch the show at the moment. Poor Maureen has got trouble with her Virgin TiVo box at the moment. What Maureen watches by TiVo, and that's gone wrong at the moment. So Virgin, she's been out for a week now and still not got it working yet. All right. So what gadgets have you got hanging around in drawers? Do let us know. The story goes on. There's 30 different elements just in a smartphone. Some of them are very rare. The metal indium, she explained, is used in a unique compound called indium tin oxide, which is vital for touch screens because it conducts electricity and is transparent. It's also used in solar panels, so we're going to need a lot of those in the future. There's not a lot in it on the planet, and you need a kilo of ore just to extract a few milligrams of indium. So it doesn't really, and there's some other sort of elements. And then it suggests what you should do with your old tech. Recycle it. Search for your nearest electronics recycling plant online. Don't leave them just sitting there in a drawer doing nothing. I know for some of you it's very hard to give stuff away, you know, once you've got it. But if it's sitting in a drawer doing nothing, wouldn't you rather your old gadget might be giving pleasure to someone else? You know, or got some sort of use? What is the point of having something possibly of value worth a couple of £100 sitting in the drawer? You're never going to use that again, are you? You've upgraded your camera, your phone, your, I don't know, whatever, your computer. You take the old one out, it's in a cupboard. It's never, ever going to come out again, is it? Give it away. Give it to someone. Try and sell it on eBay by all means. But if you can't sell it on eBay, just give it to someone who hasn't got as much as you have got. It makes sense, doesn't it? Just sitting there, this lump of metal and rare elements. It says, take it to your local tip. Advised Stuart Price from Electrical Waste Recycling in Huddersfield, or a retailer. Distributors actually have an obligation to take back material when you buy a new product from them. I don't know how Currys would feel if you turned up there with an old washing machine. There you go, take that off for you. It says we need this material to go to reprocessing facilities so it can be processed properly. Many people who hoard the old tech are concerned about protecting their personal data, but a factory reset should protect that. And council tips are responsible, and responsible retailers keep electronics secure before they are recycled. So there we are. Have you got any gadgets or stuff at your home at all? Tommy says, I couldn't possibly say what battery-operated items are having the dressing table drawers. Just typical of you, Tommy, to bring the whole show down to your level, isn't it, dear? It really is. Tommy. Hello to Rodney. Hello to Rodney Trop. Hello, mate. Rodney Toop. Rodney Toop is in the house. Morning, Rodney. Hello to Isaac, who says, I'm at home with your wife. Sorry, Izu. Izu? I'm at home with your wife. I doubt that very much, mate. I'm a puff. Are you not aware of that? I'm a bit of a puff, you know? I like blokes. So you're unlucky with that one, sunshine. Try again. Better luck next time. Adam, I have 5 old laptops, 2 Rower PCs. What's a Rower TV? What's a Rower PC? Rower. What's he mean? Rower. That's obviously a misspelling. Rower PC. No, it doesn't sound like desktop, does it? Anyway, 6 DVD players, a Bluetooth sender, and all my old karaoke equipment. Adam, sitting there doing nothing, mate. Get rid of it. It's taking up space and dust, dear. Get rid of it. Sell it on eBay, give it away, do something with it. Adrian says, sell your tech. Absolutely. There we go. Want to sell it and get another iPhone. Yeah, wait for the next one to come out. Wait, you've got to wait for the 5G ones now, Adam. 5G is coming along, all right? Okie doke, gang. Let's do. Oh, hang on a minute. Is there an email there? 1 minute. Thank you. There we are. That's it. Right. Okay. Let's do today's birthdays, boys and girls. Let's say happy. Was I yesterday? I wasn't here yesterday, so I do today's and yesterday's. Just 4 birthdays today on this 21st of August 2019. Happy birthday to Rorie O'Leary. Good morning, Rorie. All right. Happy birthday. It's not too far from me. I think it's in Grantham or Spalding, somewhere like that in Lincolnshire. So, good morning. I got your wives at home, Adam and Chris. Answer him, Adam. Answer him, dear, will you? You obviously don't speak English either, do you? Sorry, there's a message coming. I think they're called trolls, aren't they? Rorie today is 25 years old. Good morning, Rorie. Happy birthday to you, my friend, okay? Lovely Daniel Snooks today is 35 years old. I haven't seen you for a few weeks, Daniel. Happy birthday to you. Cath, good morning. Happy birthday to Cath. Michelle Rose. It's her birthday as well on this Wednesday morning. And yesterday's birthday, so these are the birthdays for Tuesday, the 20th of August 2019. We had quite a few more yesterday. Lauren Elizabeth Flynn. Good morning, Lauren. Hope you had a nice birthday yesterday. Phyllis Clark Stinson. Morning, Phyllis. Her birthday yesterday. Linda Cummings. Hello, Linda. 71 years old yesterday, and you still don't look it, darling. I worked for Linda, or I'd rather say with Linda. I worked with Linda in a couple of pubs, the best one being the Cherry Tree. And had a lovely time there with Linda. Happy birthday to you, Linda. Happy birthday to Charlie Stanhope, who yesterday was 40 years old. Veuvette Newman, morning. 37 years old yesterday. And Stuart McLennan was 41 years old yesterday. I haven't seen you for some time online, Stuart. I hope you're doing well. And a big happy birthday for you on yesterday. Look at this idiot. Look at this idiot on here. Izu, is it? Izu. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right. I tell you what, I'm not even going to block that bloke because he's so stupid. It's unbelievable. He's obviously not listening or watching any of the show at all, so I'll leave him to it. He can carry on talking to himself while he's there. Joanna loves the birthdays, but not the singing. Unlucky, my darling. I shall be singing for you a whole song soon, I've decided. If you want your wife to be satisfied, contact me. I'm tempted to just carry on doing the show for another couple of hours to see what else he comes out with. Isu, is it? Isu, what is it? Can someone click on it? Where is he? Somewhere else. Is he in another country somewhere? Let me see if I can find it. Is it Isu? Isu. Oh, what? O-H-C-H-O-H-C-H. Oh, there it is. That must be it there, is it? Oh, dear. Oh, you are a strange looking man, aren't you, dear? God's sake. Click on the thing and have a look at his Facebook profile, boys and girls. All right, that's it today. Thanks ever so much for joining us. A pleasure to talk to you on this Wednesday morning. Hopefully I'll see you again at some time tomorrow morning. And I'll see you again very soon. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye now.